welcome to the fourth episode of Two Gold Diggers. I'm Sonia Brown.
And I'm Lamika Weeks.
And we are uber excited about what it is that we're about to discuss with you today.
Yes,
Now, don't get me wrong, we get really excited anytime we're in front of you all and we're going to maybe share some information with you. But one of the reasons that we're so excited about this episode and the next 3 episodes is because we are about to start dissecting the book, The 4 Disciplines of Execution. Yay! Now, this is the book that we've been encouraging you to go and pick up or to download and listen to, read in your spare time, because this is the book that focuses on how you reach your wildly important goals, or more commonly referred to in this book as your WIG.
Right, absolutely. Because executing is the biggest problem. It's the number one problem in not reaching your goal. We set the goals, but how do we actually execute what it is that we're wanting to accomplish? So whether it's, whether you are from a corporate standpoint, whether from a professional, personal standpoint, is how do you execute what it is that you want to accomplish?
Exactly. And these can be small goals. They can be large goals. It does not matter. As Lamika said, you could be that C-level employee or that C-level executive at a corporation, or you could just be trying to change some things in your home.
Absolutely.
Change some things and some behaviors in your home. This book is that book that will help you get there. And that's why we're really excited about it. One of the main things that the book talks about, and it mentions, as Lamika mentioned, is that you can set a goal, and we all do, especially those New Year's resolutions.
Oh, yeah.
However, we often fail when it comes to planning out the strategy and then executing that strategy, because that is the road that will ultimately get you there to what it is you need to do.
Right, exactly. So that's kind of the overall gist of the book. It talks about executing and how you're going to do that. So the first step in the 4 disciplines, or the first discipline, is going to be focus.
Yes.
The law of focus. Sometimes we tend to go so broad or so wide in what it is that we're wanting to accomplish that we don't get any of it done.
Right.
So one of the principles for the 4 disciplines of execution is to limit your number of wildly important goals to no more than 2. So you want to set no more than 2, because once you get outside of 2, it lessens the success of you reaching your goal, as well as it diminishes the importance of that goal.
Right.
So you just want to set no more than 2 of those goals.
And if you think about it, if you're focused on a lot of different things, then you're going to ultimately drop the ball on something.
Right.
And of course, we all have that thing that we're living called life.
Right.
And so you can set a goal, you can be ready to achieve that goal, and then that whirlwind comes in and it kind of throw you off kilter.
Right.
And you have to kind of regroup at times. So that's another one of the main reasons you don't want to set any more than 2 wildly important goals, because you won't be able to adequately focus on them and give them the attention that they need so that you can execute your plan and achieve that goal.
Right, absolutely. So the one goal that everyone, man or woman, is always talking about is weight loss.
Yes.
So for this example, weight loss will be our wildly important goal.
Okay, so Lamika has thrown out that universal goal that we've all struggled with at one point or another, male or female, and that is weight loss.
Yes.
Weight loss is one of those goals that is definitely achievable. It's a smart goal and you can achieve it, but you have to achieve it behaviorally.
Yes.
And that is one of the things that we absolutely love about this book. Or I should say another thing, because there's so many things we love about it. But that's another thing we love about this book, is it focuses on the behavioral changes that need to be made in order to achieve your goals. I mean, if I'm a size 10 and I want to be a size 8, I can't just go and buy a size 8 and hang it in my closet and expect to achieve that goal.
Right.
There are certain things that I have to do behaviorally and certain changes that I have to make behaviorally in order to make that goal come true.
Right. And that's probably the hardest thing about executing your goals, is it can't be a surface change. It actually has to be a behavioral change.
Yes.
Which is absolutely a process, because we've been accustomed to doing certain things one way. However, that one way is not getting us the results that we desire.
Right.
So it seems that we would want to do the behavioral change, but it is one of the most difficult things. So in this whole process, your behavior is probably the biggest thing. Well, not probably, it is the biggest thing that you're going to have to adjust in order to get the results that you desire.
Exactly. Your behavior is going to drive everything, and that is so key. And once we can learn that discipline, to change behavior and focus on the goals,
Right.
you're more than halfway there.
Absolutely. Yes.
Okay, so that's it for today. We want to discuss with you on our next episode the discipline of leverage, your lead and your lag measures in reaching your goals.
Yes. And so if you have not set your wildly important goal, remember you only want to have no more than 2.
Right.
Because you want to focus. And so once you set those 2 goals, we will be ready to talk about the law of leverage.
Exactly. And if you haven't picked up your book, don't worry. It's not too late. Feel free to pick up your book anywhere that, like your Barnes & Nobles or any other store like that. You can also download a copy of the book. Whatever's going to work for you. The best way to get the information so that you can digest the information, do it, whatever. But of course, we have the hard copies, and we really love this book. So make sure you get yours. Reach out to us if you have any questions. If you've begun reading the book and you have any questions, feel free to jump on Facebook or Twitter. Both of our handles are 2 Goal Diggers, and it's the number 2, and it's Goal, Goal Diggers. You can find us there on both Facebook and Twitter. If you have any questions for us, as always, we will read those questions. We will get the answer for you, and we're very transparent. We're very authentic with you. If we don't know the answer, we will let you know, but we will also work
Absolutely.
to get the answer for you so that we can give you that information going forward. So follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook. We also have a Pinterest. We're now on Pinterest and YouTube. Same handle everywhere, so it makes it easy for you. Until then, you imagine, plan, achieve those goals, read your book, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.